Welcome to a new episode in the 1982 Kawasaki 750 Limited rebuild. What have I been doing this last week? Well, first of all, cleaning out the rear shocks. I was able to take them off and get the bolt off that was so very stubborn, and I cleaned them out. They're not ideal anymore, they're old. So I'm just going to see how they function, how they work, and if they're sufficient. And then I'll leave them on there for the time being. In the meantime, as you remember, I'm not putting back my side covers. I cleaned up the wiring totally, and as you can see now, there's hardly any wiring left between the engine and the rear wheel. So I cleaned everything up, and I was able to hide everything under the seat, which just pops up. So all the wiring has been dealt with. There are a few things that I'd like to mention here with regards to the wiring. Of course, the rectifier, the regulator, is still connected to the bottom part of the battery tray. I connected the IC igniter, as you see here, to the front of the battery tray, and the starter celluloid is connected to the rear of the battery tray. Those three items I just could not hide anywhere, and that's also the case for this turn signal unit. So the rectifier is always on there, and the IC igniter, starter celluloid, and turn signal unit, they have been put on in that way, and all the wiring has been put in underneath the seat. And I'll show you a quick look of how I did this. Let me quickly open the seat for you. Let's see here. There we go. So here we have a look at the wiring underneath the seat. It's not perfect yet. I'm still thinking I'm going to make a cover for it, and but I was able to get quite some in here, and yeah, I guess I'm satisfied. Everything is hidden, that's the important thing. Everything is out of the way, and that was the intention, to keep it out of the way, and that in which I have succeeded. Push back the seat, and it's all gone. So that's what the wiring looks like. There are a few loose ends still here. I have to connect this, of course, to the frame. And same thing goes on the other side. I'm not going to keep this one on. This is for the center stand. For the side stand that warns you if it's still out, and probably prevents you from starting the engine eventually. And that's something I'm going to take off. Right. So the wiring's been done, and the rear fender still has to be done. The gasket, of course. The valve cover has to be torqued down, and the carburetor has to be hooked up with 4 new pods. So we're almost there to start this engine, and I can't wait. Believe me, I can't wait to start this engine and see if it runs. I'll get back to you.